Okay, starting up our next episode here. So, in the last episode, I won a war with England, Brittany, and Burgundy. So I could pick Calais, Essex, and Norfolk. And also, I could retake Nantes and Finestre. I could not take Armor or Morbihan because the castles refused to flip these two provinces for me. Also, I couldn't get anything from Burgundy because the castles refused to flip the neighboring provinces for me, but they did not refuse flipping like the interior ones, which should be just stupid for me to take. But I am still happy with that war, and I got myself especially one really good province in Essex here, which I'm now about to core. Yeah, it doesn't show like a good province now, because I am coring the province, which I just took as well. Let's see about London. Yeah, start to make some points. So yeah. Nah, that was a bad note. For how long? Oh, just found out here that, let's see. I think the carracks are the heavies. So you go for cogs, and then all of the cogs, which is the transports. I don't want unnecessary ships to be like transfer trade power, which just the transport ships can do anyway. And it seems like I gained one ship, one trade ship in that war with a few sea battles. So that is really excellent for me. Lose stability or army tradition. I need my army tradition, but I also need the admin points, which I'm going to buy up for 109. Let's see. Pisa. Who are you fighting war with, Castile? Savoy. Defender against Savoy, and they are trying to conquer Albenga. Actually, no, I am not going to do this, because I have plans on attacking Savoy, because it feels like it could take quite a long time until I can start a new war with my previous enemies due to a truce, because I picked some provinces. Yeah, this is going to take some while to get rid of. Protect against the Ottomans. Ottomans have 62 soldiers. I'm currently losing money, so I'm not sure if it's wise for me to build up my army. I'm going to take this anyway, and hopefully this will change and I will start earning money instead of losing money. And actually, I don't really understand why I am losing money, because I'm pretty much full of manpower. I don't need to reinforce anyone which I can find anyway. Nah, lose one prestige. And I also took Essex, Norfolk, Calais, Finestre, and Nantes. So actually I should be making money, but I'm not. Occupied by Austria. So you're allied with Austria. And it's actually going quite well for you. So maybe it actually is a good idea to How angry are they in England? Yeah, they are not really happy there. Yeah, start field soldiers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, 1 cav, and 2 cannons. Just to be like a small sieging army, while my 23 stack is running around killing mainly Austrians, I would say. Didn't even check, but the money felt good. So I am 9 years ahead with the military tech. So I am going with this ID. And then I have 1, 2, 3 more. And then I get this one, attrition for enemies +1. That means that every enemy army get more attrition by 1% while walking around in my country. Which is good because it's taking from their manpower just being inside of my country. So turn into state, that was Calais. And that seems to be the only one. Oh yeah, we are a few days off up here in Essex and Norfolk. Let's see the trade IDs. Behind like always. Yeah, that's good. I don't have to core or like make those provinces into a state because they are probably under the same state as London is. Whoa! Savoy and Venice, you have a lot of soldiers. That is actually a little bit scary. Okay, what province do I want to have? Should I pick Savoy or should I take Nice? Let's see here. 0.46, 0.73. That's a good one. Savoy. Yeah, go for Savoy. It's their best province, so I should go for their best province. Also, although I am going over, but I'm ahead of time, and that is excellent. None of my previous generals has any siege skill whatsoever, and this guy had a siege tick of 3. So that will be really helpful for me. And who are you allied with? So if I declare war, conquest, yeah. The castles are already in this war. I can bring Poland into this war, which is excellent. I am going to do that. I mean, with Poland and Lithuania on my side, this should be going well. It's not a guarantee, but I say it should. And keeping my 23 stack just outside. So if I need any help, oops, that's quite a big Austrian army. So yeah, the League of Schmalkalden. I have no idea what that is. Ignore it, and some HRE countries get a -10 relation, and I have +10 legitimacy, which I need. Or those countries like me. Austria don't like me. I already hate Austria anyway. And I have 5 prestige. Yeah. Those countries doesn't really mean a whole lot for me, so I am going to ignore it. I mean, if there being some more unrest than this like red rebel notice plopping up, I will buy down the rebel risk, because I need my soldiers in Europe. Oh yeah, of course. You are not Jesus, you cannot walk on water. Although I would like you to do it. Does that sound weird? I don't care. Because I am walking up on this Austrian 28 stack. Just lost a general. Like 1 day before walking into that battle. And I won that battle on just sheer amount of troops. Let's see, how old are our king? Maybe I should let my king be a general. And I think I will. Oh, that's the heir. And that's the ruler. He's actually quite a good general. And you stand in French committee. Zoom out a little bit. Makes it easier to spot enemies. And VOD is mine. So, King of France. Keep pushing. I think Austria got some real problems since I smashed their army, and now Poland and Lithuania are sieging up Austria. So the only country that is not under any sieges, what I can see, is Venice. And these sieges seems to go quite well. Just saw a Savoy army of 17, 18, oh, 19. But they are not going for me. So, cardinal policies upset nobles. I am not going to do that while being in a war. I don't care about cardinals. I mean, I'm going to be a Protestant eventually, and then the Pope doesn't affect me at all. Go for the fortress in Canio. Hi, Hungary. Yeah, sure. It's good for my legitimacy. So everything that is good for my legitimacy, I'm going to do. And everything that is bad for my legitimacy, I am not going to do. Since Poland joined this war is actually going better than I first thought it would, although I felt quite positive. Good, some more manpower. And it seems like Austria is in peace with Poland. Or, I don't know. Let's see, truce. Hamburg, Mainz, Aragon, Castile, Mantua, Naples. It looks like they are just in a war with me. Let's see with... Yeah, they are still in the war. But they are, it's called sieging Poland instead of me. And yeah, Poland and Lithuania still got quite a big army. And since I am controlling the war goal, it is quite okay for me anyway. Where are you going? bod. Let's rush for Savoy, because Savoy is mountain, and I don't want to encounter a 21 stack in mountains. And yeah, I was quite right about what they were going to do. And also I didn't have to let my siege go from Wallis. Papal State, no. I'm going to be an asshole. That's good. Oh, that. Yeah, of course. Forgot about that. Let's walk for Nice. Or like Borat would say, nice! And Nice is mine. Oh, Savoy is back up in the north. Yeah, I don't have to move most of my army for that little one stack. This siege should be over before the siege in Wallis. And they just left. Yeah, that's bad that Switzerland got in there before me. So hopefully this is not a like super important place anyway. Harsh treatment. Ooh, that is bad. How long? I have to hope for the best. And worst case, I can always end this war. I mean, you're just a few months away. And I'm just a few points away there as well. Oh, Piedmont. And of course that went Polish. That was not what I hoped for. But yeah, in just a few more days, yeah, there we are. Why did those be Polish? It's just because the Polish army was a whole lot bigger than mine there. That is at least my guess. Because we are like walking together. So, Savoy. Yes, you are going to give that to me. Not that. And you can give me Nice as well, that's very good. Because that is the two promises I thought about in the beginning. Great, so in this episode we had a war. And yeah, although we still have a siege with these guys and Burgundy, that siege is halfway done and we still had a war instead of just waiting and having quite a boring time doing nothing. Savoy. Yeah. Trying to get one army up to England now. Keeping this like a reserve in the middle of the country. Is this my king I'm walking? No, it's not. It's not my king. My king is having a great time down on the French Riviera. Vacation worth for a king. Military access from Savoy. Let's see, who are you in trouble with? You are in trouble with Pope. Yeah, of course I'm going to help you against the Pope. Because, as I told you so many times, I am going to be a Protestant. And the Protestants and the Pope does not like each other. So I'm going to help the Pope's enemy. And I think we are close to 20 minutes now in this episode, so I am going to call this episode an end, just taking this technology. And yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Bye!